If you've talked to me in the last couple of weeks, there's a pretty decent chance that I've mentioned this book that I've just finished reading called Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. And in the book, Gladwell seeks to understand what the contributing factors are for success. And one of the points that he makes is that our success it's not completely within our control. How our lives turn out is not completely within our control. In one instance, he shares that on the list of the 75 wealthiest people in all of human history, that means going all the way back, including figures like Cleopatra or varying emperors, kings, queens, out of this list of the 75 wealthiest people in all of human history, 14 of them were all born within a 9-year period in the United States. And what he argues is that there was something critical about coming of age in the 1960s and 70s with the development of the railroad in the United States and the evolution of the economy and the creation of Wall Street that meant that these 9 people had opportunities available to them that others didn't. Now, it didn't mean that they didn't work hard or weren't intelligent, but that there were also factors beyond their control, like when they were born, that contributed to their accumulation of massive wealth. So what are the things that we do and don't have control over? And what role do they play in the ways that our own stories develop? This Sunday, we consider Mary. And the passage of Scripture is famously known as the Magnificat. It bears close resemblance to Hannah's song from the book of 1 Samuel. And we are prompted to consider the incarnation, what it means for God to become human, to be birthed, to have grown inside Mary and emerge into the world. Volumes have been written exploring what this meant and what actually happened and what it means for us today. But what role did Mary play? What choice did she have? This figure that's revered and prayed to by millions of Christians throughout the century, what role did this young Jewish girl from Palestine play as God chose to work out God's plan for the redemption of the world through her? And what role do we play now? As God works out God's redemptive purposes in and through us, as we look around at a hurting world and ask, where can I help? What choices do we have? And what is simply beyond us? This Sunday, we'll have an opportunity to unpack a little of this together. And in the next couple of days, I urge you to consider what it would mean for Christ to be born anew in you. Friends, as we prepare for worship this coming Sunday, I invite you to read Luke, and I invite you to read all of chapter 1. I hope you'll join us for our 9:30 worship service, our 11 o'clock worship service, or join us online. Until then, have a great rest of your week. Be well, and we'll see you soon.